Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Tier 1 Cards and Games in Anchorage, Alaska, where I'll be fighting a 200-point kill team game between my Dark Angels and Ben Skitarii. So the story that we've got going on here is that there was a battle here against an unknown xenos force that had some mechanized forces, and the battle was won by the Imperium, and a squad of Dark Angels Assault Marines were clearing through this area of where there had been a battle to make sure that the enemy was all wiped out and dead. As they were coming through here, they stumbled upon a fallen enemy droid of some sort over here that they noticed some Skitarii Scaran infiltrators happened to be around. The Omnissiah had not deigned to join in on the battle at the beginning, so they weren't sure why they were here. And in order to keep their secret as to why they were there, gathering the xenostech, the Omnissiah declared that they should attack the Dark Angels. So we are going to be playing what is it? The headhunt mission. We're going to be playing the headhunt mission and going from there. So before we go any further, let's show you the two armies that will be fighting it out today. So for the Dark Angels, I'll be running a 10-man assault squad with jump packs, a veteran sergeant with a power sword, and a flamer. And for the Skitarii, he'll be running a 5-man Sikaran infiltrator squad. So for the Dark Angels, from left to right, we have my leader, who got the extra specialist. So he'll have murderous blows, so he'll be re-rolling to wound in close combat. Then we have my specialist there, who will be wounding on 2s in close combat. Number 2 there has feel no pain, and the last one on the right there has preferred enemy. Then for the Skitarii, from left to right, we have his leader, who will be seizing the initiative on a 4+. We have the next guy there has wounds on a 2+ in close combat. Then we have the guy who re-rolls his wounds in close combat. And last, we have preferred enemy. Alright, so those are the two armies going over deployment here. I've got 2 of my jump marines up on top there. I've got my leader and my specialist back here with the flamer. I've got one of my other specialists back here. I've got another jump assault, and my 3rd specialist back over here. Going over the Skitarii deployment, these 2 guys deployed normally over here. One of his specialists and one of the regular guy. Then these guys all infiltrated, so we had his leader along with the 2 other specialists that are there. So that is the deployment that we've got going on right now. Before we go any further, as of now, the Dark Angels will be going first, unless Ben can seize the initiative on a 6. Looking for a 6? Oh, 4-up! I forgot 4-up! He's right! His leadership role is a 4-up. Oh man, oh no. 4-up! Oh, he would have had it on a 6! Oh! That does not bode well for me. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Skitarii here on turn 1. Movement phase for the Skitarii. These guys all shuffled around over this way, up here. These guys jump up here, and he's jumped over that way. So that is it for the movement phase. We will come back to you with the shooting phase here on turn 1. Alright, this guy on the left here is going to fire into my leader over here. So he's going to be using his what is it, the stubber or something? So is it? Stub carbine. So it's 3 shots, hitting on 3s. Yep. We got 1 hit. Is that the one with preferred enemy? No. Oh, preferred enemy's back there. So he's got 1 hit. Strength 4, wounding on a 4. That is a wound. 3-up armor save. No, and he is dead. Oh, my leader does not have feel no pain. He had reroll, so not great. So that is first blood, and also he kills the leader there. So that's going to be 3 points for him on this. Oh boy. All right, this guy here is going to fire into my guy up on top there. He has preferred enemy, so hitting on 3s. I got 3 hits. All right, wounding on 4s.
And rerolling once.
Rerolling once. So rerolling that 1. Still not a wound. Okay. All right, this guy here is going to fire into this guy now, hitting on 3s. Oh, getting hit. Wounding on 4s. That's a wound. 3-up armor save. He's good. Woo! Now his leader is going to fire into the closest guy over here. So again, hitting on 3s. We got 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. We got 1 wound. 1 3-up armor save. He's good. Woo! And this guy back here is going to continue the pattern and shoot at this guy on the left here. So hitting on 3s. We got 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. We've got no wounds. All right, and that is it for the shooting phase. And I don't think anyone's in charge distance, so we will not have an assault phase here. So. And they infiltrated as well, so they can't do it anyway. So that is it for the Skitarii turn here on turn 1. Not bad getting those 4 points. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels on turn 1. All right, movement phase for the Dark Angels. Everyone kind of shot up over this way. He didn't use his jump pack. He just kind of ran through, moved through cover over this way, so he still got his jump pack for the assault phase. But I did lose 1 guy to a dangerous terrain test, but everyone else made it all right. So that is it for the movement phase here for the Dark Angels. We will come back to you with the shooting phase here on turn 1. All right, starting off the shooting phase, we're going to start with my flamer guy here. He's going to shoot at the leader here, and then also go into the guy over there with this flamer template. Hits both of them. So we'll start with the leader there. Strength 4, toughness 4. So no, toughness 3. So wounding on a 3. That's a wound. So ignores cover. So he's got his 4-up armor save, and he's got feel no pain. But he's good. And then on the back guy there, wounding on a 3. That's a wound. Yeah, he's good as well. Well done. This guy here is going to fire into this guy in the trenches there with his bolt pistol. So hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Strength 4, wounding on a 3. No, nothing there. And this guy here is going to fire into his leader there, hitting on a 3. That's, I think that's cocked. No, let me check. Yep, alright, so that's a hit. Wounding on a 3. That's a wound. 3-up cover save, because it's 4-up plus night fight. He's good, and he's doing really well. And then this guy is going to shoot into his leader, so hitting on a 3. No, nothing there. That's it. Everyone else is out of range. So I've got a couple guys that are going to run, but everyone else will not be. So we will come back to you with the assault phase. Assault phase here on turn 1. This guy is going to charge into him. He didn't use his jump pack in the movement phase, so he's going to use it here. It's a 10-inch charge, but he gets Overwatch here, hitting on 6s. Got nothing there. Is he the preferred enemy?
No,
preferred enemy's over there. So no preferred enemy, so he doesn't get to reroll those ones. So looking for a 10-inch charge. I'm going to re-roll that because he's got his jump pack. No, so I do not make it. And no one else is going to charge because I feel like unless I've got my Hammer of Wrath, it's just not going to make sense for him. So that is it for the Dark Angels turn here on turn 1. We will come back to you after movement phase for the Skitarii here on turn 2. Movement phase for the Skitarii here on turn 2. This guy kind of shuffled around over this way. This guy kind of stood where he was. And these guys all shuffled around over these ways. So that's it for movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, starting off the shooting phase, he is going to shoot into him. So hitting on a 3. We got 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. We've got 1 wound. 1 3-up armor save. No, and he's dead, and that's a specialist. Sorry, the guy over here had a feel no pain. We just remembered. And he's good! Woo! This guy here is going to fire into my flamer guy over here. So, hitting on 3s. We got 1 hit. Wounding on a 4. No wound there. Alright, his preferred enemy guy is going to fire into my flamer guy here. So hitting on 3s. Preferred enemy. Ooh, 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. Oh! 3 6s. So that's 3 wounds. So I got 3 3-up armor saves. Come on, buddy. I really need you to make this. Really need you to make this. Oh, and he's so close. Ah! So that's another specialist down. And now his leader is going to fire into the closest guy over here. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. We got 2 wounds. 2 3-up armor saves. He's good. Woo! And now this guy here is going to fire into my my specialist over here. So hitting on 3s. Oh wow, okay, that was not meant to be. So that is it for the shooting phase. Are you going to have any assaults? We are going to have assaults, so we'll come back to you with that. Starting off the assault phase, he is going to charge into him. So let's see the Overwatch hitting on 5s and 6s. That's cocked. Oh, I really liked that. Yep, not a hit. So he's a little over 7 inches away, going through cover, which adds 2 inches. But he also gets +3 to his distance, so he needs a 6-inch charge roll. And he just gets it. All right, so we will move him in. This guy here is going to charge into my specialist over here, who will be rolling Overwatch here. He's got a preferred enemy, so hitting on 5s and 6s. Nope, nothing there. So he's got he's 10 inches away, +2 for going through cover, but -3 for his special rule there. So he's looking for a 9-inch charge. Oh, and he gets it just! Killer! All right, his leader there is going to charge into my guy there. So, looking for Overwatch here on 5 and 6. Oh, that's a hit. Wounding on a 3. That's a wound. 4 up. That's good. All right, so now he's got it's a 7-inch charge, +2 for moving through cover, and -3 for his special ability. So he's looking for a 6 to charge in, and he gets it in. All right, so we will come back to you with the fight sub phase. Okay, so here we go. Over here, we're gonna go start over here. He's got because I'm within 6 inches of him. His special rule is that I'm at -1 weapon skill, ballistic skill, leadership, and initiative. So he is going to be going first since he's initiative 4. I dropped down to initiative 3. He's got 2 base attacks +1 for the charge. He will be hitting on 3s because he's weapon skill 4. I'm dropped down to weapon skill 3, and he will be re-rolling wounds if they hit. So looking for 3s. We got 3 hits. This is not great because these are AP 3. So wounding on strength 4. So wounding on 4s. Yeah. Oh, he just gets the 1. Which is enough. Oh, but he's got this guy that feel no pain, and he gets to reroll wounds in combat. Oh, so he's got 2 wounds. So I've got 2 feel no pains. Come on, baby. Let's see 2 5+s. Make me proud. Oh no, he did. Oh man, just to emphasize it. Oh boy. Okay, going over here, his leader will go in and he has 3 base +1 for the charge. Same deal with all of the minuses, so he will be going first, hitting on 3s. 4 hits. All right, just get 1 4 up, and I'm dead. Yeah, whoa, super dead. 4 dead. All right, and then we've got the last one over here. So he's got 3 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. We got 2 hits, wounded on 4s. Oh, and he's dead. So that is break the enemy. Bwah, bwah. That's it for the Skitarii turn here on turn 2. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the break test for the Dark Angels here on turn 2. Okay, going to break test. We're going to start over here. Because I'm within 6 inches of him, I'm -1 leadership. So looking for leadership 7. That is 8, so that is a fail. Oh, hold on. I just wanted to check and see if stubborn worked, but it doesn't because it says it's morale and pinning test. This is a break test, which is not technically a morale test. So, let's see. He gets to reroll though because he's got, and they shall know no fear. So, looking for 7 again. He's good with a 7. Moving over to this guy, looking for 7. Is good with a 6. This guy right here is good with a 6, and the last guy over back there is good with a 3. He's really good. All right, so that is it for the morale test. We'll the break test. So we'll come back to you with the after movement phase for Dark Angels. Okay, movement phase for the Dark Angels. These guys all moved up over this way. Starting out the shoot. That's it for movement phase. So everyone moved up that way. Going on to the shooting phase. We're going to start here. He's going to fire into this guy back here. So hitting on a 3. Oh no, hitting on a 4 because it's -1 weapon ballistic skill, but a 6 will still hit. So wounding on a 3, no, nothing there. The next guy there is going to fire into that guy there, hitting on a 4. That's, wow, super cocked. Nope, no hit. This guy back here is going to fire into the guy on the right there. Nope. And this guy here is going to fire into his leader. That's a hit. Wounded on a 3. No, nothing there. So that's it for the shooting phase. We will come back to you with the assault phase. Starting off the assault phase, this guy here is going to charge into him. So, Overwatch, hitting on 6s. We got 1 hit. Wounding on a 4. That's a wound. 3 up armor save. He's good. Now, moving on to his charge distance here. Let's see what he gets. 8 inches. Oh, let's check this out. All right, it was enough to move in there. Because he used his jump pack, I had to take a dangerous terrain test. Failed that, but passed the armor save, so he's still alive somehow. I guess he like clipped a shin as he was coming over the top over there. Now we're going to move over to this guy going into him over here. So, Overwatch, hitting on 6s. All right, wounding on 4s. Okay, 2 wounds, 2, 3 up armor saves, and he's dead. Okay. All right, the guy in the back here is going to charge into the guy on the right there. So, Overwatch, hitting on 6s. Does he have preferred enemy?
Which one?
That one, the one on the right there?
Yes.
He does have it. So those 2 1s there get to reroll. Still nothing, okay. So now I need a 6-inch charge for this one. So he is in. See his dangerous terrain test. He's good. All right. And then this guy is going to charge into his leader. So hitting on 6s. Nothing there. Charge distance is 10 inches, so he will make it in. Okay, we'll come back to you with the fight sub phase. Okay, starting off the fight sub phase, we've got a Hammer of Wrath here. So wounding on a 3. That's a wound. 4 up armor save. No! Oh, this guy, oh, they've got Feel No Pain. No! So I finally killed, oh, they've got multiple wounds! They've got no! Oh, my carefully laid plan is all for naught. Oh no. Oh man. Okay, so now moving on to his attacks. He's got 2 attacks, 2 attacks here, hitting on 3s. Oh, he's got 1 hit, wounding on a 4. Oh no, he doesn't wound! So you're saying there's a chance. So I've got 1 base, plus 1 for extra close combat weapon, plus 1 for the charge. Hitting on 4s. I got 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. We got 1 wound. 4 up armor save. No, Feel No Pain. Hell no! So I did finally kill something. Woo! Okay, now moving on to the one here with the leader. So, Hammer of Wrath into him. Wounding on a 3. That's a wound. 4 up armor save. He's good. So now he gets his attacks back. 3 base. So hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. No, nothing there. All right, so I've got 1 base, plus 1 for extra close combat weapon, plus 1 for the charge. Hitting on 4s. I got 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. That's a wound.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, 4 up armor save.
Let me re-roll it. So
oh yeah, that sounds good. 4 up armor save. And he's good. So that is a tied combat. And then the guy over here is going to charge, get his Hammer of Wrath into the other guy there. So, wounding on a 3. That's a wound. 4 up armor save. No, and his Feel No Pain. No, so he will take a wound. And now he's got his attacks here. He's got 2 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Rerolling for?
Rerolling because of preferred enemy. So he's got 1-1. The other was a miss. No, so he doesn't hit. So again, I've got 3 attacks here on the charge, hitting on 4s. Okay. So that is also, oh no, he's lost combat by 1. Because Hammer of Wrath took a wound, so leadership 8, so down to a 7. He fails the leadership, so let's see if I catch you. What's your initiative? 4. Mine's initiative 3, so my roll is an 8. He's looking for a 4 or better. No, a 1, so he is wiped out there. So, yeah, they're taking another point. All right. So that went way better than I thought it was. All right, so I'll consolidate them, and then we will come back to you after his movement here on turn 3. Movement phase for Skitarii here on turn 3. This guy shot up over this way. This guy shot up over this way, and he is locked in combat. So we will come back to you with the shooting phase.
Shots.
This guy here is going to fire into my guy there. So 3 shots, hitting on 3s. That's 1 hit. Sorry, that guy's not preferred enemy. I killed the preferred enemy. And then, wounding on 4s. No wound there. And this guy here is going to fire into this guy. So, hitting on 3s. We got 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. We are, wow, no wounds on that one. Okay, so we will come back to you with the assault phase. Starting out the assault phase, he is going to assault into him. So Overwatch here, hitting on a 5 or a 6. No, nothing there. So he's got a, what did we say? Was this 8-inch charge? He's got an 8-inch charge, plus 2 for terrain, minus 3 because of his special rule. So he has a 7-inch charge, 7 inches roll it together, and he does not get it. Okay, and now he is going to assault into him. So Overwatch, that's a hit. Wounding on a 3. No, nothing there. So let's see his charge distance here. Oh wow! Oh wow! Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's way in. So we'll move him in, and we'll come back to you with a fight sub phase. Okay, so it turns out he was charging through terrain. He doesn't have any assault grenades, so that may have changed things in the past. But the past is the past. There's nothing you can do about it. So we're gonna make up for it here, though. So he's dropped down to initiative 1, which means that even my initiative 3, being within 6 inches, I still get to go first. So he's got 1 base attack plus 1 for extra close combat weapon, hitting on 4s. I got 1 hit, wounding on a 3. No, nothing there. Nothing to make a difference. So he's got 3 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. 3 hits, wounding on 4s. Wounding on 4s, re-rolling. Yeah, he did. 3 wounds, only takes 1. So, boop. And now we're gonna go over here to this combat here with his leader. So he's got 3 base attacks, hitting on 3s. I got 2 hits, wounding on 4s. Oh, no wounds. So I've got 1 base plus 1 for extra close combat weapon, hitting on 4s. Nothing. Okay, so that is a tied combat. So that is it for the for his fight sub phase. So we will come back to you after with the break test for the Dark Angels here on turn 3. Okay, break test here. We're gonna start with the guy in close combat there, looking for a 7. 8 is a fail, but he gets to reroll because of "and they shall know no fear." 8, he is dead. And then the guy in the back there, looking for 7. That's a fail. Reroll. Oh, he's alive. So you're saying there's a chance. Woo! All right, movement phase for the Dark Angel in turn 3, or the Dark Angel on turn 3. He's scooted around this way, and that is it for movement phase. So shooting phase, he's gonna fire into this guy. There's a method to my madness. I know his leader ran over this way, but there's a method to my madness. So, going to try to hit him. Hitting on a 4 because of being -1 my ballistic skill. No, that's not a hit. So we're just going to move straight into the assault phase because he's going to assault into him. So Overwatch here, hitting on 6s. I got nothing there. So charge distance, I need a 5-inch charge using my jetpack, so I get to reroll. No need, so he was in. We will come back to you with a fight sub phase. All right, so we're going to go with the Hammer of Wrath over here, wounding on a 3. That's a wound. 4 up armor save. No, feel no pain. No, so he takes a wound, and then we'll come back to you with his attacks. Okay, so here it comes. He's got 2 attacks base here at initiative step 4. So hitting on 3s. I got 1 hit. Wounding on a 4. Don't do it, don't do it. No, he doesn't do it. So there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. So I've got 3 attacks on the charge, hitting on 4s. We got one hit. Wounding on a 3. No wound. But I got the leadership because I got that. So leadership is 8, so it goes down to a 7 for -1. No, he failed it. Okay, so I'm initiative 3. Okay, so I've got 7. Can he get 3? No, and he failed. So I swept him. So that is break the enemy. The chance, it's still a chance. So that is break the enemy. We will come back to you on turn 4 with the break test for the Skitarii. All right, so here we go. We've got the break test here. We're gonna start out with his leader at leadership 9. He's good, which he's within 6 inches of him, so he's also good. Okay. Oh man, so close here. So, turn 4, we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Skitarii. Okay, so that is after movement phase. They just run up into his face. So we're gonna start out with the leader on shooting phase, hitting on 3s. No hits, okay. So now the other guy is going to shoot, hitting on 3s. We got 1 hit, wounding on a 4.
You do this.
No wounds, so nothing in the shooting phase. So we will come back to you with the assault phase. Okay, the assault phase, he's going to start with the guy on the left there, charging into him. So I'm going to Overwatch, hitting on a 5 or 6. No, nothing there. And his charge is anything but, yeah, he's in. Oh, barely, but in. And then his leader is also barely but in. Woo, okay. So we'll come back to you with the fight sub phase. Okay, so starting it off here, his guy on the left there, his specialist, is going to go first with 3 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s, but re-rolling. Re-rolling to wound. So he's got 1 hit, wounding on a 4. That's it. So, and he is dead. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how it ends, with a Skitarii victory. Oh man, at the end there, that was so close. I was talking to him because we were after my guy ran away from close combat there with his leader. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna keep following up on his leader. But then I was like, wait a minute. There's a chance if I killed one more guy, I would break the enemy, and then he could fail his leaderships on the break test, and like totally change the game. So that's why I went after that other guy there, and it worked. It actually worked, but then he didn't follow the script and ended up passing all his leadership tests. Ugh, come on. So that was a blast. That was really fast. It went severely downhill for me really fast, but then at the end, there was like a serious chance again. That's why I always play it out. I don't care like how one-sided it looks. There's always a chance. You never know when dice are involved. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed the game. I had a blast. I've been Phil the Glacial Geek as always. My opponent's been Ben. And until next time, have fun.